Okay, looks like we're live. I'm just going to drop the link in. Good, thanks, Connor. Okay. All right, just tossing the link in here in the chat. There it is. All right, perfect. Howdy, Riz. How's it going? All right, hopefully everyone can hear me okay. If there's any issues with the microphone or the video, let me know, and we'll get that fixed. And I know I'm a bit late here, but I'm gonna give it a few more minutes while more people get me in the video here. And today's AMA, just gonna be me. John's busy. He's on a few calls this afternoon, and Catherine was busy today as well. So I'm gonna jump in here, do my best, go solo. Never done an AMA solo before, so see how it goes. Cold and miserable in London, as usual. Yeah, it's actually been it's been weird weather here as well. Yesterday was really warm, and it was like 25, 26. It was like really, really hot and humid. And then today is really cold. Like I have to wear a jacket to work and rainy and not great. I'm just looking at the window over here. Sup, Anthony? Thanks, Romano. All right, so I'm a few minutes late, so I'm gonna get started here. 25 degrees in Switzerland. Nice, awesome. Got a couple London people in here. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna get started. So today's AMA, pretty short and sweet. We're just gonna kind of go through a few things, kind of wrap up what we did in Q3, and go over a few more things. Hint at some potentially exciting news for October. And then if you guys have any questions, toss them in there, and I'll get to them later on in the AMA. So start off with some good news, just kind of, wrapping up what's been going on in the last 3 months. So over the last few weeks, we've seen like a pretty decent increase in users, obviously, which you guys can tell from the dashboard, and pretty good improvement in the ad network itself. So when I say ad network, I mean, like impressions, clicks, and the kind of daily usage that's been going through the ad network has been increasing, which has been great. And I wanted to comment on this and make a point of it. I saw earlier today someone commented and asked if they're allowed to click on the ads when they see them when they're using Blade. So the answer is obviously yes. But not just that, we encourage everyone to click on ads when they see them, and when they see an ad that they like or they want to know more information about or something like that. The point, and I've kind of made this point before, and I wanted to just reiterate it a bit here, but the point of an ad, so Blade in itself is, obviously we want to increase advertisers on board, but we're also running an ad network on the back end of that. And so when you see ads, when you view them, when you use Blade, when you click on ads, you're helping, increase the performance of the ad network. So the more clicks we get, the more impressions we get, the more we work on increasing the performance of the ad network, the more success Blade's gonna have. So yeah, to answer that question, I know that's kind of a long answer, but yeah, of course, if you guys see an ad that you like, click on it, go to the site, wherever that leads you, and let us know. Happy to get some feedback on if you guys are seeing ads that you do like. Let me know what those are. If you're seeing ads that you don't like, or maybe you're not interested in, let us know. We're always looking to optimize that. September sign-up bonus ended, obviously, as you guys know. Congrats to those who signed up, and And those that did sign up, you'll get your bonus reward about mid-October. So don't worry if you haven't gotten it yet and you're wondering what the heck's going on. We'll be distributing that in October, so don't worry. What else? Yes, so speaking of the sign-up bonus, if you didn't miss it, good job. If you did miss it, don't worry. We have another exciting incentive coming up in October, which I'm not going to tell you yet, but it's pretty sweet. Catherine's going to announce it a little later, I think either at the end of this week or next week. It's pretty awesome, something we've been talking about for a little while now, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So anyone who missed the September sign up, don't worry, there's a very fun October incentive coming your way. And keep your eyes peeled for that in the Telegram chat, because that's most likely where we'll announce it first. So just to kind of go, I kind of want to quickly sum up, kind of what we've been doing here in Q3, and we'll be releasing a Q3 wrap up within the next week or so. So you'll be able to kind of get everything, get all the information there in terms of what we've been doing over the last few months. So, a lot of good news to kind of go over. We got back on Google and Firefox, and not only that, we got both extensions on Firefox now, so no side loading in Firefox. The Veronita user migration, as we announced, earlier in September, which has led to an increase in users and ad network performance, and will continue to increase as those users migrate over. So that's awesome. We're pumped to have the Veronita community coming over. And then, obviously we had the September sign-up bonus, which went great. Congrats if you signed up for that. Good job. And if you didn't, like I mentioned, October, we'll have another fun incentive for everyone, which will be announced very soon. And make sure to check out we'll do a Q3 wrap up within the next week or so with everything that I just went over, but in a lot more detail. So let's see if there's any questions in here. Riz, are there any plans for AdBank technology to become widely adopted? Yeah, of course. That's kind of there's many kind of objectives that we have in AdBank, including building Blade, getting users up, increasing advertisers, building that ad network. But the overall goal is to become widely adopted, to grow, to have as much adoption as possible, increase our users, increase our advertisers. Greater adoption leads to everything else going up. If this is adoption, everything else will just follow it. So yeah, of course, definitely the ultimate goal. However, there's hundreds of thousands of little steps to get to that goal, and those are the things that we're working on. Let's give it a couple more minutes here, see if anyone throws in a few more questions. All right, everyone. Well, it doesn't seem to be any more questions coming through. If you have any questions, toss them in the Telegram chat. I'm happy to jump in there and answer them for you. Feel free to shoot me a DM if you want to chat as well. If you have any questions or concerns, any issues with Blade, shoot us a message on Telegram. And I think we're going to wrap it up here. Oh, is there more marketing plans in the pipeline? Yeah, of course. We're always working on marketing Blade, getting it out there. As you guys know, in September we had the Veronita migration starting, so that's been kind of a big thing that we've been working on. Like Riz mentioned, and like I just talked about, we want to work on adoption, and so marketing is a piece of that. But there's a lot of other pieces that come with growing the adoption of Blade and AdBank. So there's kind of, think of it as a big puzzle, and we're working on a bunch of those pieces. And even though you guys might not see it on the front end of things, there's a lot of things that we work on the back end. AI is good to go. Just kind of waiting to gather all the data that we need and then implement it. Okay, so yeah, feel free to toss your questions in Telegram if you have any. Highly recommend check out the AdBank YouTube channel. Check out the videos that Catherine and I post on there. Really informative. If you kind of have any questions about Blade or are wondering how it works, especially the kind of the ad network side of things, there's some great videos on there that explain it. Some background into the team and kind of how we got started. So fun stuff like that. Make sure to check those out. Obviously, download Blade if you don't have it on Chrome, available on Chrome and Firefox. And that's it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.